Shalom Aleichem. Many people think they know what the term homosexual means, when in fact, they actually do not. So what is a homosexual? Forgive me as I read. Is the homosexual one who is attracted to his own gender and engages in homosexual activity? Or is a homosexual even someone who is attracted to his own gender but does not engage in homosexual activity? Or is a person a homosexual if he engages in homosexual activity even if he's not actually attracted to his own gender? The answer is the first two. A person is a homosexual if he's attracted to his own gender persistently, whether or not he engages in any specific activity. Engaging in homosexual activity does not mean that a person is attracted to his own gender any more than where a homosexual who mechanically has sex with women suddenly becomes a heterosexual, despite the fact that he's still not attracted to women, despite the fact that his actions would seem to indicate otherwise. Yet, since there's no desire for women, despite his actions, he's still a homosexual. It is no different from one who masturbates but is not attracted to his hand, or people who, because either no girl likes them, or they simply have no girls, engage in certain activities with animals. Doesn't necessarily mean that they are attracted to animals. God save us. And so the vagueness of the term homosexual is revealed. The word homosexuality and gay lend themselves to the deception of political agenda and to misleading oversimplicity in religious discourse. It is therefore necessary to be extra clear when using these words and to specify exactly what you mean when you are using this word. I must clarify, there is no statement in the Torah, the law of God, that states that it is a sin for a man to be attracted to a man or for a woman to be attracted to a woman. The only homosexual action mentioned in the text of the law of God is that, quote, a man should not lie with a man, the layings of a woman. The term layings in Hebrew is an idiom for intercourse, and this is how the verse was understood thousands of years ago in the Talmudic literature. Neither the law of God nor the sages of the Talmud mention the concept of homosexual attraction or homosexual orientation, much less condemn a person who experiences such an orientation. A person is guilty of violating the law against having intercourse with another man, whether or not he possesses the homosexual orientation. It is critical to distinguish between homosexual attraction and male homosexual intercourse. It is possible to experience persistent homosexual attraction without ever engaging in male homosexual intercourse. Similarly, it is possible that a person engages in homosexual intercourse without ever having experienced homosexual attraction, as is known to happen in prisons and in similar situations. I make this video only in regard to the prohibition of homosexual activity as found within the text of the Torah, the law of God. But whether some or all other forms of affection between homosexuals that do not involve intercourse are also forbidden is a matter that requires elucidation of the Talmudic literature. Similarly, the prohibition against men marrying men and women marrying women is not found in the text of the Torah, although the Talmudic sages deemed it included in the explicit Torah prohibition against following in the ways of Egypt. The sages did not ordain lashes for violation of this prohibition, specifically due to the fact that it does not appear explicitly in the text of the Torah. And still we have the question, what constitutes the concept of a man marrying a man and a woman marrying a woman? Certainly we wouldn't assume that just two men living together or two women living together who happen to be best friends fall under that category. So the term still must be defined. Comments are welcome. Personal attacks and tirades will not be tolerated. Shalom uvracha.